everybody, welcome back to Biblical Secrets. We actually had a request to do part 2 of Once Saved, Always Saved. In this video, we're going to go over a few more verses that prove that once saved, always saved is not biblical. It's time to seek the truth. Okay, the first verse we're going to be going over can be found in Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 18, which reads, "When the righteous turneth from his righteousness and committeth iniquity, he shall even die thereby." This verse is quite clear. If you obtain righteousness, and then turn from your righteousness, and then commit iniquity, which is sin, you shall die. With that being said, you have lost your salvation. Alright, the next verse we're going to be going over can be found in 1 Samuel chapter 11, verse 6, which reads, "And the Spirit of God came upon Saul when he heard those tidings, and his anger was kindled greatly." So as we can see here, King Saul received the Spirit of God. Now, let's jump to 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 14, which reads, "But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and the evil spirit from the Lord troubled him." So as you can see, Saul had the Spirit of the Lord, and the Spirit of the Lord departed from him, which shows that you are not once saved, always saved. And notice, after the Spirit of the Lord left Saul, an evil spirit came in and troubled him. Just a thought. The next verse we're going to be going over is when David cried out to the Lord in Psalm chapter 51, verse 11 through 12. "Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit." In this verse, David is crying out to the Lord saying, "Don't take thy Holy Spirit from me," and to restore his salvation. But how can you restore something that you can never lose? This doesn't sound like once you've been saved, you're always saved. Now, we're going to end this with Revelation chapter 3, verse 5. "He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment. And I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels." This sounds like to me that your name can be blotted out of the book of life. Tune in next time to seek the truth.